Hey guys, I'm Sebastian, part of the locally world famous chiropractors in Orange County, California. I'm going to show you how to decrease back pain, lower back pain when deadlifting. We're going to do deadlifting today. By the way, we've done a lot of other videos on how to decrease back pain, so at some point there will be something that pops across the screen that says, hey, play me. It's the playlist that we created with a bunch of free videos you guys can get access to. So we're first going to do two modifications with this, all right? So the first one is we're going to change our pattern. The second is we're going to change our depth. Now, because of video, I'm just going to use a kettlebell for our deadlift, but you can use the same application with a hex bar, trap bar, or a barbell. You can use it with any of them. So the first thing here is a lot of times people tend to use their lower back with deadlifting, which ends up irritating their back. And so the first thing you can do, and you can actually use a wall, but just for the sake of video, again, the chair is probably easiest, is if I had a kettlebell or a barbell in my hand, I could just push my hips back to the wall or the back of the chair first and then back up, okay? Pushing to try to touch your hip pockets on the wall or the back of the chair and then back up. Notice that I'm pushing my hips to do the hinging versus my back, okay? Because there's not necessarily anything bad with rounding your back, but a lot of times when you add a load to it, such as something like a Jefferson curl, you're just asking for more problems than it's worth. Now, I'll probably get criticism on that, but I've treated a lot of people with back pain, and typically adding a Jefferson curl is not something to do for a therapeutic value. Now, the next thing we do is change the height. The reason being is because at some point, everybody's hips will run out of room, and so some people have different hip motion or hip mobility than others. And so the first thing we can do is actually can widen your stance a tad to do a pseudo sumo position versus a narrow stance or conventional deadlift. The next thing we can do is actually go add the block, as I mentioned. And so we're going to slide down, and without teaching anything else deadlifting tension cues wise, we already spared ourselves a lot of trouble just by changing the range. Because you might notice at some point here, my hips will run out of range, and it's got to go somewhere, right? It's probably going to go into my back. And if your back looks flat when deadlifting, it's probably rounded. If it looks rounded, it's rounded, okay? So we're going to keep it a little bit more of an extension type of pattern and just use the hips to do the work, okay? So try those out if you're deadlifting at the gym. Again, it can work with any implement that you want, but work on your tension cues and other things that we've done through other videos too. So if these work for you and you need help, we can certainly help you. We can help you a couple different ways. Number one is we do have a free guide or free offer. I think it's over my left shoulder, if I remember correctly. And it's going to pop up and say, hey, get me. These guides that we've created are things that are free. They're things that are updated, and they're things that are very relevant to back pain as you see in this video. So I strongly encourage you to take advantage of it, because a lot of stuff that you will read on the internet is old. It's really old. And it's old information that will probably not be helpful to a lot of you, because this is very comprehensive and free and updated. The next thing is if you want to work with us one-on-one or in person, virtual, we can do that. So we can help you. Go to the link below. There's going to be something where you can contact us. I think we're very good at what we do, and we're very honest. We won't screw you guys over and keep you coming forever. So let us know how we can help you.